Hi, I'm Maya. Welcome back. I have been in a reading slump for like a couple of weeks now, and I desperately need to get out of it. So I took a trip to Barnes & Noble. I got this book, and I want to read it. It's called The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharpe. And basically, the main character, Nora O'Malley, she is the daughter of a con artist who targets criminal men. And I was like, you know what? That's enough to convince me. Let's read it. We're just gonna be hanging out. I'll be reading. You'll get my reactions, thoughts, feelings, everything. Grab a snack, grab a book, get comfortable, because I'm gonna be reading this. I'm about to start chapter 3, and from the get-go, chapter 1 and 2 go by really fast. It's not really descriptive, it's more direct, and that's what I really like. It gets straight into the action. They are not really descriptive as like a lot of books that I've read, because I know the majority of the books that I've read, authors try to set the scene, really build up the world for the reader. This one is just kind of like straight in it. It's very fast-paced. And the chapters are short so far. I love short chapters, so hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, you could definitely feel the tension, the fear, the anxiety through the page. Like I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, that's so scary. So far I'm interested. I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay, I'm on chapter 10. My question is like, is this the whole day? I'm really liking the main character. Her name is Nora. She's very attentive, she's very intelligent, and she's very, what's the word? Observative? I can't English. Very observant and very attentive to every single detail that's happening. I don't know, I feel like if you're under a lot of stress like she is in this moment, I feel like you wouldn't be able to pick up on certain things or keep track of certain things because your adrenaline is rushing. She said she was born into like the con world, so I would understand that she's trained on these things. Oh my god. is the next day. I managed to read up to 139. I think I'm a little bit under halfway. It's really good so far. I'm really enjoying learning more about Nora, who's the main character. It says on the back, she grew up in the con world because her mom's a con artist. Throughout the book, there are like flashbacks to certain parts of her life, and you learn how she like acquired some skills that she uses in the present time where she's held hostage in the bank. It's just really interesting. She's a very like layered person, but like in a great way. And what helps like propel the story is these short chapters. They're really short chapters. I'm really enjoying that, and it makes the story very fluid. I read up to chapter 31 without even realizing it, and so far it's really good, really gripping. It has me on the edge of my seat. I didn't even have time to like annotate because I was just so like in the story basically. And not to say that when I do annotate I'm not in the story, it's just I don't know, the way that the author worded things, I was like, I just need to flip the page. Like I just have to keep going. I have no time to like write what I think. And honestly, I don't know what I think. I'm just like really in the story. Like I just want to know more. It kind of reminds me of a Criminal Minds episode, but in a victim's point of view. But that victim is very skilled in like how to con people, and I think if this was a Criminal Minds episode, I definitely would watch it. Nora is just very interesting. Her life's very interesting, and it's worded in a way where like, you know, like she tells you things, but like you don't know the full story. You know what I mean? Like it's still kind of vague, and you want to know more. Yeah, and I hope all that made sense. My thoughts are really jumbled right now. Also, the cover is really cute. I also want to say something that I really love Nora's and Wes's relationship or friendship. They used to date. It says on the back her ex, so they used to date. And I just really like how they're friends after everything that went down between them. I don't know what I would do in a situation like that. Like, how do I explain this without like giving too much away? I don't know. They're still really good friends and they still have that love for each other, which is nice to see. Oh, she is good. She is good. Hello, so it has been like a few hours since I last updated. I'm on page 231, which is like a little under 100 pages since I last updated, which is kind of disappointing because I thought I'd read more, but I ended up binge watching my favorite booktuber at the moment. Her name is Sarah. She's just the best. So I ended up binge watching her videos and I got up to other things. Within the 100 pages that I've read, you definitely do get to learn more about Nora's past and about her mom and her family and the trauma that she's had to endure throughout her whole entire life and how she deals with it. And it's just kind of heartbreaking to read that kind of stuff because although it is fictional, like it does happen in real life, and it's just heartbreaking. I wouldn't say entertaining, but it's just like it adds more depth into Nora's character, and to know what she's endured and to know how strong she is just very empowering. Again, I've mentioned this earlier in the video, but this is like a Criminal Minds episode. Like, I'm not even joking. What like sells it even more is that the mayor in this book, their last name is Prentice, which is like Emily Prentice, of course. Love her. I've been watching the new season 17 Criminal Minds Evolution season. Oh my god, excellent, kind of scary a little bit, but so far great nonetheless. I love Criminal Minds. Like, it's in my heart, will always be in my heart. In fact, I wore a Criminal Minds hoodie earlier today when I went grocery shopping. So yeah, the book's really interesting. I think there's 356 pages, so I'm on page 231 now. There's 356 in total, so you do the math. I'm not good at math, was never good at math, never am gonna be good at math. You can do that. I think it's a little over 100 pages. Think I could finish it tonight. I'm like, I have like this much left. I think I can do it. Do you think I can do it? I think I can do it. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading and I'll update you when I'm done. I'll give my rating, thoughts, whatever. Morning, it's the next day, and last night I finished The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharpe. It's all about survival and what Nora had to do to survive all the situations that she's been in. And she's been through a lot, and it freaking shows. Like, I think she's like one of the strongest characters that I've ever read about. She's just incredible. And I truly love her character, and I fell in love with her character. She's very well written. She's just a badass, to put it quite plainly. The story goes back and forth from the present timeline and like flashbacks of Nora's life, how she acquired the skills that she uses during the bank hostage situation. I think the flashbacks go back like 4 to 5 years prior, and you really get to know her. There are mentions of trauma and violence, but it's not presented in a way where like it's trauma dumping on every page. I think it was worded really well. I found that there was a great balance between the trauma and like the humor and the action-packed scenes. I thought it was balanced pretty well. It's not too gory, it's not too graphic, but there are mentions of a lot of things in this book. So definitely, if you're interested, look up the trigger warnings. Definitely do that. As for the pacing, I thought the pacing was great. Like, nothing was wrong about that. I love the pacing. The short chapters also help with that. And the writing, the sentences were short, direct, straight to the point. It wasn't too descriptive to the point where like you, as a reader, you get lost, but like not in a good way. It was easy to read. Again, the chapters I think were like at least 4 to 5 pages long. Made it really easy to read, very fluid. I did not put the book down. I finished this book in like 2 days. I love her relationship with Wes. The love they still have for each other, and the mutual understanding that they have for each other is just so special and so rare, and I feel like you don't really find that with every person. I also love Nora and Iris's relationship. Like, they're both really intelligent and really smart, and they just have each other's back. I do wish that we got more of Nora and Iris. I mean, like, given the circumstances, there couldn't have been more for them, because, you know, they're being held hostage in a bank. But I think this book mainly focused on Wes and Nora, since they have more of a history together. Iris and Nora, their relationship is pretty fresh. So hopefully, I hope there's a second book. I don't even know if there's a second book, but if there is gonna be a second book, there has to be more Nora and Iris. Like, come on. When I finished this book, I thought the ending was kind of underwhelming a little bit. Oh, things were resolved, but there were a lot of things that were brought up throughout the book that wasn't resolved by the end of it, and I was like, oh, it feels like she has to do so much more to finally settle and relax. Hello, it's Future Maya editing the vlog. As you can see over here, I realized in the outro I did not give a rating to the book, so I'm here to say that I gave this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Just wanted to put that in there before I forget. Is there a sequel to this? Hold on. There is a sequel! Oh my god! Okay, well then, there we go. Anyways, the sequel's out. I'm gonna start reading that. That concludes this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to do something new, try to combine reading and vlogging into one. Let me know if you like that. Let me know if you like the book. Let me know if you're interested in the book. Let me know if you've read the book. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.